Hi, this is Eric Vettaplace with Arca Software, and today I'm going to show you exporting out of Arca into VXML, which is platform independent, just plain VXML. So just to review here, this is the Bank None demo application. I just want to quickly go over a couple of steps here. So in this application, basically we're collecting an account number, a PIN, validating the account against the database, and then we're presenting a menu. So just to go over some of the elements here, if we look at the PIN step, I went ahead and I programmed in the GUI saying that there's a PIN grammar for, saying what the valid keys are. The prompt is enter PIN, and it's saving the result in a variable called PIN. In this next step here, validate account, there's nothing really to show down in the properties, so let me mouse over and you can see there's a database statement in there that was pulled out of the EVIT platform. And if everything is okay, if it finds a record, it comes down to this main menu step here, which is basically presenting a main menu. And since we mentioned in our last demo, the only choice in the main menu is to exit, so basically it says goodbye. So if I look over here at some of these steps, let me just quickly show you the PIN grammar. We can define, in a grammar, we can define multiple files, and here we're defining two GRXML grammar files. So one is a PIN for DTMF collection, the other is for a voice collection. We're also specifying a built-in grammar to use on a VXML platform, just to use the built-in grammar, which is saying there's some built ones in VXML. So if here we're saying just collect digits, collect 4 digits. In the main menu grammar, it's a little different. We're stating that there's a main menu grammar file, but then we're also providing some options of text here. If you just want to do a real quick grammar, you don't need to go out and create a whole file. You can just put, if this valid key presses 1, 2, 3, 4, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. If you put words, that means it's a voice grammar, and in parentheses you can put what that word is supposed to map up to, what DTMF number. The phrases, just for example down here, enter PIN phrase, the text here, enter your 4-digit PIN. There's no path here, so we're just going to assume what we do when we translate it, that the name of the prompt is going to be the name of the WAV file. So let me go ahead and translate this, export it to VXML, and then we can review that. Export to VXML. I'm going to export it into this app folder right here, so we'll be able to see in our web project the results. Okay, so in our project here, we have some VXML content now. We go ahead and we create a root file, which is to store sort of all system-wide settings in the IVR app. That's helpful. We also have an exit VXML page in case there's an unexpected error. At least you can sort of escape and say thank you, goodbye. At least save the caller from a dead air, just a dropped call. Let me show you the PIN page now. We're storing them as JSP pages. You can see here it's generated VXML, and there's the built-in grammar that it's using. You can see here the other two grammars we referenced. There's also, it put in external references for those. Playing the prompt, you can see it's referring to enter pin.wave, providing the backup text, and it submits the form to the server. So just for an explanation, if you're wondering how would VXML, how do you take care of database and other functions that aren't built into VXML, we used a model view controller framework that comes along with the project, so that it's very simple to keep your VXML in one location, and then up in the Java section you have all of your code. So basically, let's say this get pin page, it processes the results on the server, then the next page it goes to, it's going to go to validate the account. You can see here we generated the database step here. It's actually performing the database step, we generated all the Java code to hit the database and to get the COS field, the customer account number. Let's go to this page A7 here. A7 is making the decision if everything's okay. You're going to go to the main menu. Otherwise, you're going to have to increase the counter, go in the wrong loop. So let's just go to the main menu page. This is referring to the way we set it up to load VXML pages. The main menu page. I think that's one other thing that I pointed out is that so here we go. I explained that we put one. We put on some text in that line saying that one and the word end is a valid choices. You can see here it put the word end into the voice grammar and it assigned it to the value 1. Up here it also, there's a TTMF valid choice of 1. So there we have it. It very easily translates all the Arca steps into VXML and also generates all the Java code for your programmers, and it makes it keeps it nice and orderly and easy to manage. And that's about all there is to tell about this.